What's poppin', y'all? This YB Norris from North Philly, and you now tapped in with Street Therapy.
Yeah, I had therapy.
Thorough. Therapy always thorough as well. Initially, I'm big on mental health.
Like all that street stuff, bro, is not it, bro. You either gonna be dead or in jail.
Stay out of the streets.
I actually had therapy.
That's a hard question.
Asked about your kids' mental health.
Yeah, I had therapy like
I feel like therapy is like, I don't know, like top 10 important.
Cause they be trying to think we gangsters, but like I just like the color black.
Get a job, take care of yourself.
Positive and keep yourself from being incarcerated because the prison system is nothing but the modern day slavery.
What's up, y'all? TJ, man. Street Therapy, man. We back with another episode. Y'all see what's going on, man. We got YB Norris in the building, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's going on, man? How you feeling?
What's poppin', my guy?
Another day, another dollar, man.
Heard that.
Appreciate you for coming through, my guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Finally got you up here on the couch. We making it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we about to make history, man. So, tell us where you from, man.
Shit. Northside's finest, you hear me?
Yeah. How was it growing up for you out there?
Shit. Had its ups and downs, but they'll tell you the shit was violent and all that. Like, but it was fun when I was coming up, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas outside, manhunt, you know what I mean? Water ice, cookouts, block parties, you name it. Like,
Yeah.
but you know, it definitely had its side though, for sure.
Right. It was some good times, man. I'm glad you tapped in on those times, especially what's coming up in the summertime, man. So hopefully we can see some of that. We just had a wave of violence too over the past Memorial Weekend, so that was super wild. So, you know, hopefully we can definitely bring them good times back, you know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. We definitely need them good times back, man. It's getting aki out this joint, bro.
Right.
Like it don't even look the same anymore.
I don't know.
Oh shit.
So with some of the times, man, growing up in Philly, man, I see you got the music thing going on, man. You got the fashion going on, man. So that's a lot going on for you. So talk to us. How did you get there? How did you overcome some of the circumstances of your neighborhood and getting through those times?
Shit, like I was a young boy, like I moved around a lot. That was one of the things that I could say like definitely aided with the development in what you see now. You feel me? So it was like being in my hood and then going from my hood to different hoods, you know what I mean, and seeing how it was elsewhere and expanding my range, meeting new people, like it urged me into wanting to be different. You feel what I'm saying? Wanting to like tap into my potential and my capabilities. So it was like, at first, I wasn't even into music, like coming up, you know what I'm saying? I was just all over the board with it. Like I was playing ball, cars, dirt bikes, little shit like that. Then I like to draw, you feel me? I kind of was just all over, jack of all trades. And then after a while, like folks playing music, coming up around it, being influenced by certain artists at the time, like I started to get into it, and then it grew into a love because I found out it was a hidden passion. Then the music, like, it helped me with the clothes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, real shit.
So how was that journey for you though? With some of the like some things you might have learned, some losses you might have took to get to where you at now.
Right. Shit, I'm still going through it, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when I started off with it, it was like, it was early. It was kind of in my face. Like I grew up like real fast as a young boy. So it was like, I never was really able to like really enjoy my childhood for real. But I had my moments. I ain't gonna front. But the journey was powerful. Definitely some agony, you know what I mean? Lost a lot of folks doing this stuff. Like, it was just, I guess, the best way I could describe it was surreal.
Right.
It was, like, I started to see, like, certain people that was in my corner for real that I was always used to seeing as an ally became an enemy, you know what I mean? Or it was like, they became foreign And it was just the journey of like, I guess just to a more ascending higher power, a higher level of thinking. You get what I mean? And it's like, because I'm thinking like this now, it's like, damn, I'm viewing motherfuckers that I came up with that I used to look at as somebody I could depend on as undependable. You know what I'm saying?
So do you feel like that's making a transition from maybe like the street life, the way you was living now, to like how, like do you feel like with that change that you've seen is a transition from a different person from when you was running through the streets to how you are now?
Oh yeah, all day. Like, shit, I had a situation yesterday, you know what I mean, that tested that out, and I'm like, dying, bro, you really got better for real. Like, just how you react to certain things, like your actions and then your reactions. I was always just action, always doing shit. You get what I'm saying? But I learned about reaction, and then it kind of like helped me tap into a better level of critical thinking. So now I'm thinking more about my choices. My self-awareness thing got up. You know what I mean? That's way more sturdy now. You feel me? What?
So, hold on, let me see. So how has the violence in your community impacted you mentally, physically, and even some situations you might have just went through?
So like mentally it kind of like at first it was a lot to take in, but mentally I'm kind of like, the best way I could describe that shit is mentally I'm grounded with it. You get what I'm saying? It's not a positive in any shape or form, but at the same time, like, whereas most people have like just like one emotion towards it, my emotions be all over. Feel what I'm saying? Like, when we see these young boys out here and they decide to draw, they thinking in their head, they just want to wild out on some shit. Our first reaction will probably be, that nigga gotta get put down. He gotta go, he gotta disappear. You feel me? But when I had that emotion, cause I ain't gonna cap, I had that same thought at first. I started looking at it like, yo, who under the mask? You feel me? Who's the one that's actually committing the act? You already know the saying, hurt people hurt people.
Right.
You mean? So it's like, I'm looking at it like more so like, youngin, you need a hand on your shoulder. Like, you need somebody to rap to you. Like, what's going on with you? Why do you think that you can put 30 in this crowd right now? What's making you do that? So like having like different thoughts to shit, you feel me? Looking at it like a motherfucker being straight up and down with you. Like if they racist or something, and they telling you straight up and down they racist, versus a motherfucker that's underhanded, you feel me? So it's like, I guess like seeing shit for what it is. Even if I'm looking at somebody who might seem like they doing something positive, but deep down they got ill intentions. You know what I mean? Like, mentally, it really grounded me with everything. Physically, shit, make you stronger. You know what I mean? How you act, like, from certain shit I might say to things I might do, to like, I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro, to how I even treat people. You know what I mean? And how I move. Like, we got this thing. It was weird. I was with one of my homies from OT. He was from a whole different state. And we was walking down the street one time because he had came to the biddy. And we was walking down the street one time and he was like, yo, cuz, why you keep breaking your neck? I'm like, shit, bro, that's just what it is. Like, I'm just being on point. Like, I ain't even peep I was doing it a lot until he said something. And I'm like, shit, bro, how many times I done did? He said, yo, you done did that a couple times, bro. We just walked like 3-4 blocks and you was doing that the whole way. And I'm like, shit, bro, it's just something physically in me. You get what I'm saying? Like, niggas is fine-tuned to what they adapted to because we had to live under this shit, go to sleep under this shit. You did? Yeah. Man.
So, it sounds like, you know, we would identify a lot when it comes to like, you know, transitioning from the streets and being able to defer the bullshit that's out here in the streets. You get what I'm saying? The facade that we was chasing for so long until we got woke, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it takes something to happen for us to be like, you know what? This shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So what was it? What did it take for you to be like, damn, I'm cool off this shit? Because for some people it got all different kinds. Like for me, it was I went to jail and I was amongst niggas that was 20 years plus or 15 years older than me in here for the same thing as me, or with the mental of a nigga, like it just wasn't resonating. It's like, damn, these niggas ain't right. These ain't gangsters.
Real shit.
So it ain't resonating for me. You know what I'm saying? So what woke you up?
Definitely my experiences.
Right.
My experiences from a pup to now. Getting booked, man, getting banged at 3 times, getting grazed the 3rd time, and the 3rd time really woke me up. And then losing my homies in the midst of that. It was like 4 niggas ran my way that I came up with that I know since I was a young boy, like coming off a potty train type shit. And we grew up together around the neighborhood. And then when I wound up moving off my block, like we always kept in touch. And them the niggas, you know, running the streets with wilding out. But like we was wilding out. And the lifestyle caught up with us. I had lost actually all 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like 1 year it was like back to back. I think I lost 2 homies in like a year and a half from each other. You know what I'm saying? Going from busting it up, chopping up with these niggas on the game, talking shit in bar, coming at chicks with them and all that, getting in the rumbles with them. Niggas I was seeing damn near every day to not seeing these niggas at all, not hearing from them. Like that shit woke me up. Moving around, meeting different motherfuckers with different mindsets woke me up. You feel me? Going to jail, shit. Going to jail, I feel like I wake anybody up for real, for real. But it was kind of like what you said, like seeing what was going on inside the walls. I'm seeing niggas that's like they popping their shit on the inside about how they like getting down like this and getting down like that. And the whole time we either on a bus ride or we sitting and pop with these niggas, and I'm just these motherfuckers corny, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you seeing what it is after the shit. Niggas got influences from motherfuckers on social media, seeing niggas flex on the gram, seeing them flex on YouTube or whatever the case may be. But it's like, that's the first door. You gotta walk into the door after that. You get what I'm saying? Then you really they gonna pull the mask off and you gonna see what's up for real, for real. Like, this shit corny out this joint, bro. Niggas didn't try to label me as a street nigga and all that. I tell motherfuckers all the time, I ain't no street nigga, bro. Don't identify me as that. I was a youngin' that came up in the streets, and it made me who I was. It made me who I am now. You feel me? But at the same time, like, nah, bro. I became somebody else, business-minded, looking into different endeavors and more professional avenues than just being strictly about the concrete. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's more to life than that. And it was like, shit, T, you already know, like, it was a multitude of factors, bro. Me meeting niggas, seeing motherfuckers book, that's like, niggas is shaking in their boots, bro. You know what I mean? It's just like, damn, like, I'm about to walk up on this judge, I'm about to walk up on that judge, I'm already knowing they finna roof me.
You need some remodeling in your home? Business looking raggedy? You got a hole in your wall? That cement breaking up? Need a fresh paint? It's the summertime. The place is supposed to be looking good. Well, look, I got the man for you. Go to Instagram right now. Extreme Constructions LLC. DM them right now. Get your business looking right. get your place looking good.
You feel like you. What are some of the biggest needs that we need in our community, and where you come from? Some of the resources that are lacked, some of the stuff that you didn't have when you was coming up, some of the things that you see that you can implement into the community that might be effective.
Shit. I was looking at the joint right there in the cut, the pillars. I feel like the 8 pillars of wellness, I like how that was worded. Like that was definitely something we needed coming up. Understanding like how to function, you get what I'm saying, in the conditions that we in. Before we even get into the resources, it's like we gotta understand the wellness of ourselves. And then that will help us with the resources, like programs, bro. You get what I'm saying? We need programs in the community. I feel like we need more educational change. We got things like facilities, school, tech school, stuff like that. But I feel like there's a lot of things that we don't know about that's not taught in the curriculum that we see in our schools now that we need to know about. You get what I'm saying? Taxes, how that stuff works, tariffs, shit like that. Like how to manage money, time management. You know what I'm saying? How to be more financially literate. You get what I'm saying? I feel like real world topics. You get what I'm saying? Stuff that they not talking about in the real world. I feel like we need more like training courses. We definitely need like kind of like jobs, but more so like I guess you could say like career training choices. Like there's certain
trade journals.
you feel what I'm saying? Like I was really trying, yeah.
Something like that, like something that can really be valuable.
You feel me? Like I was trying to word it the right way. You know what I mean? But like it's like cause we got the job, like you said, we got the jobs already. But when it come to like actually training niggas, like for example, if somebody's in the arms, you get what I'm saying? Actually training people on how to use arms for real, how to bear arms, the rights that come with that. You know what I mean? Like even when it boiled down to environmental shit, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas, a lot of motherfuckers don't be knowing what be going on with the environment for real. But it's like when certain shit go down there, everybody caught off guard. You feel me? But it's like, I mean, we need all of that, bro. I'm trying not to be generic because I hear a lot of the same answers when it comes to this question. You know what I mean? So I'm trying not to be generic with it. But at the same time, it's like the mental state that's going on out here, bro, it's on a different level. You feel what I'm saying? Where even some of the things that we used to think was going to work ain't going to work anymore. You feel me? But a lot of the research
Bro
that
was just saying that. What was you saying? Like he was like, it's like sanity at this point. Like
you know what I mean?
insanity. What I had said, I said something. I forgot what I said. Like they like losing something. And it was like, nah, man, this niggas said, oh, self awareness. I'm like, niggas not even self aware anymore. They like, nah. Yeah, they inhumane. Like niggas
Inhumanity.
insanity.
Humanity is a big part of this. Like, we can have all the resources, but if you not mentally good upstairs, bro, you feel what I'm saying? It's like there has to be some sort of like spiritual or physical type of breakthrough for you to even be able to access that resource like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I be seeing what motherfuckers be doing with all these organizations out here. They got the right tools. You got people that's benefiting off of the career choices that they didn't use based off of some of these orgs, but it's good on paper. You know what I mean? But it's like, what's going on off the paper? What's going on outside of it all? Is this shit really working for niggas? Is motherfuckers really changing off of this shit? It seems like it's more of a sanity thing with me, bro. Like, people don't know what's going on in the real world, but we got like different versions of journalism out there that probably give you a script of what's going on out there. But you can talk about what's going on in guys are, I'm gonna just say overseas. I ain't even gonna get too deep into it, but you can talk about what's going on overseas, some of the wars in the Middle East and shit. And it's like, yeah, they'll tell you what's going on, but they'll summarize it, try to dress it up a little bit. Feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of holes in that joint. When you go over there for yourself, it'd be a whole different story. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when niggas think about Philly, when they come here and they think about the Rocky statue, the art museum. They not talking about 15th and Cumberland. They not talking about Penn Street. You feel me? They ain't talking about Tulip Street. They not talking about none of that shit. They not talking about them areas. They don't know what's going on in them areas. But when you find out for yourself, you be fucked up. You go down the beach, you be fucked up on the low. Be like, damn, like this shit real? And then it opened up a whole different mindset for you. A different problem too. The resource that we need for them problems that we don't know about for real. You know what I mean?
All right, man. So let's get into it a little bit, man. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on, man. Let's get into your clothing line. Let's get into your music and whatever else about you.
Shit, no apparel, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm drawn. I ain't got no gear on me right now. That's you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, this that one-on-one shit. This, you feel me? But this right here, a little glimpse. I could say that this right here, a little glimpse into what we got going on, man. You can follow me on Instagram at norapparel.215. YB Norris, that's YB.NORRIS. That's my Instagram. That's my main page. My clothing line page is in the bio, so click that link, man. Show love. I really appreciate that, man. All love that I get is never overlooked. You feel me? I got this new line about to come out now. It's about to get worn. You dig? It's about to get worn. So I got this new line about to come out. My clothing line, man, it's meant to be endless. It's meant to be timeless. You feel what I'm saying? It's simplistic and shit. That shit saved my life, bro. Honestly, doing the music, doing the clothes, that shit saved my life for real.
So about the clothes, man. So get into it. Let's tell us a little bit behind the name, the logo, and even when did you get started and what inspired you?
It's established in 2022. I got started around 21, but 2022 is when that joint was official tissue, solid, up and running. And then the name itself, Nora, is just a play off my name, Norris, but it stands for no opportunities rushed. The whole thing behind my brand is supposed to represent patience. Feel what I'm saying? I was actually inspired off of just different designers around the city, like different people who was coming up at the same time I was. We was kind of in a similar lane in terms of like the look of it, the design, the style. But honestly, what got me going into it was my family, particularly the women in my family. They had a lot of high fashion sense. You know what I mean? And then some of the men as well. Like, I was always a sneakerhead coming up. Sneakers was big with me, you feel me? So it was like, I would see like my uncles and shit like that. They had some shit on. My pop used to have some shit. You get what I'm saying? And like the whole sneakerhead phase kind of influenced me to make clothes that are just lined with sneakers. You feel what I'm saying? That you can match, play with, put together, and then as simultaneously, like some of the other entrepreneurs and some of the other clothing designers that I was coming up with, in terms of imagery, I would get my influence from them, like shit like American Eagle. Like I used to like what American Eagle did. I like how Polo was just so simple, but it stuck. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck. Shout out to Paradox, man. Paradox, definitely. I got a lot of my influence from Paradox for sure. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. It's me. It's 215. You dig? I got shit. Music wise, that's about to be a storm. You feel me?
So we got up and coming, man, what you've been working on behind the scenes.
Shit. We got a whole album rolling out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been quietly planning my album, getting it together. I feel like I've been tugging too much to my fans, so like I just say, y'all getting what y'all waiting for. I'm actually in the works of a video shoot right now for like my official release. And then after that, everything else just gonna be running. I know, man, you had some shit. That shit dropping right after that. You feel what I'm saying? But right now I'm just waiting on the go for the location.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the music is like, I had to take my time with the music. I put it down for a little bit. Never stopped working on it though. You know what I mean? But I had to put it down. Where it was going, I was looking at just what the music world is like right now. You know what I'm saying? The current status of it. And I was like, yeah. Like everybody wanna do this shit. Like damn near every fucking body wanna do this shit. You know what I mean? Even niggas who don't rap.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's definitely a hard lane y'all falling in, man.
Nah, real rap. And that's the thing, like, I'm in the paint with it, and then I had to go to the top of the key for a minute. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, shit, I want this rollout to stick.
Well, how long you been rapping?
Shit, I was 7, bro.
Yeah.
I've been writing since I was 7, but I took it serious around, like, 15.
Yeah.
I took it serious around 15. And then 18 is when I was really on the scene, really tapping in with different artists, just moving around the city. You know what I'm saying? Started off with a group, and you know, being around that group, I was able to make all different types of connections off of that shit. I was kind of looking at it like how everybody else was at one point, just trying to get signed type shit. And then I started dibbling and dabbling with the independent shit, but then I'm like, damn, I need a team. You feel what I'm saying? So I might need to go back into that lane, not try and get signed, but kind of like brush shoulders with motherfuckers in that lane. And then after that, the recipe that I got from it was just like, nah, I just gotta be organic with this shit now. You feel what I'm saying? You can't overthink none of that. So now the rollout is just gonna be structured, clean quality with a storyline, something that you gravitate towards, you can grasp, but at the same time it's me.
That, man, definitely can't wait to look out for that. Can we get an album name drop? Can we know what we expecting?
Shit. I had a name, but it was another individual who came out with a similar album name. So I was like, I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. It was on some like, you know what I'm saying, Welcome to Norris Street type shit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But I was like, yeah, it's gonna be something similar. It's probably just gonna be Nor to keep it a being with you. Gonna be something just simple, but it's gonna be a lot of substance behind that shit. Mm-hmm.
Well, man, we definitely gonna be on the lookout for that, man. But look, man, before we go, man, we gotta sit you down. We need to give you a word of advice, man. We need a word of advice that you would give to your younger self, and then a word of advice that you would give to the younger youth out here right now.
Word of advice I would give to my youngest self is consistency. I would tell my younger self to be more consistent with whatever choice that he made, and to take his time with his thought choices and his thought processing. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of bring that same message onto the youth. Like, practice individuality. Individuality is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Your own way of thinking is a big part of the mission out here. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself out this joint. You mean, don't sit up there and if you got a bunch of motherfuckers that want to go left and you want to go right, go right. Don't go left just because of influence, you know what I mean? So practice individuality, practice your own way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Have your own choices and make sure that your choices come from the heart. If that's something that you not truly feeling, don't do that shit, bro. You know what I mean? These niggas out here, they'll tell you, like, everybody out here that's acting, flexing and shit like that, like they got it, they broke as shit. They broke as shit and they struggling, and they don't want to tell you that they struggling because they got an image to uphold and a reputation to keep. But I promise you, bro, it ain't like that. It's not like that out here. Hey man, YB Norris, you tapped in with Street Therapy. You can find me on Instagram once again at yb.norris. Clothing line, no apparel is in the link. Tap that, give me a follow, and I'll make sure that you get a special surprise coming in with this lineup, man, at the end of the year that I got coming up, man. Please show love. I'm gonna make sure that we tap in with all my customers. You know what I mean? It's thorough over here, you feel me? Toxic, come on, man. Toxic coming out, music video for Toxic coming out. The official release is out right now, so go ahead, go stream that. You know what I'm saying? Show your boy love. AT, you know it's been a pleasure as always tapping in with you, bro.